But for many, hangovers were put on ice and the celebrations rolled on today as they ensured their 2015 got off to a memorable start. Whether it was a day at the beach or on the water, crowds made the most of the perfect conditions.
A kaleidoscope of the nations of the world today gathered on Sydney shores to salute the new year. Singapore.
Very, very nice. Weather's beautiful, beaches are lovely, so very impressed.
You're not just saying that, are you?
No.
Belgium.
We have a beach in Belgium also, but it's not the same. It's easy, calm. Grey, always grey, yes.
That's why you're here, mate.
That's why I'm here.
And the US of A. It's gloves and scarves in Times Square at the moment.
Yes, but the fireworks last night at the harbour was awesome.
Okay.
It's my first time.
It was a superb selfie scenario. Oh, I love the way that you're doing that with your hair. If the hipsters weren't queuing for the New Year's Day party at Icebergs, they were heading to Milk Beach, tucked away inside the harbour. Gee, Bridget, cracking view.
I know, I've come here for the last 4 years in a row now. It's a great view, especially after a night out.
And I found Rishav contemplating his New Year's resolutions.
Any particular resolutions this year that are different from, say, previous years?
There's a few carryovers, a few learn the new skills and plenty of financial and personal goals.
Down at Darling Harbour, every restaurant and cafe was jammed, despite the threat of giant octopus. And the rave reviews continued, this time from Japan.
Yes, last night I drank beer.
Well done. And in the Domain, the young people danced in the year at Field Day. But two of the happiest people in Sydney were BJ and Nanuka Shahi, who welcomed the state's first baby into the world at Sutherland Hospital at 12:10 a.m. A son named Aaron, 3.3 kilos worth.
We didn't believe it.
Yeah, we couldn't believe it actually. We found out this morning, the nurse told us that oh, this is the first baby in New South Wales. I was already excited.
Ah, Sydney, you can do a golden New Year's Day. Gold spray paint on a beamer, not so sure. Mike Dalton, 9 News.
Well, for more on today's weather, here's Davina.
Evening, Georgie. Well, Dots was right. What a fantastic start to 2015. Glorious sunshine, a top of 28 degrees in Penrith. The temperature, it seemed to climb and climb today. The top of 36 degrees, that was just before 4 p.m, can you believe? Now, usually in January, we expect a top temp of 26 degrees and 29 in our west, but forecasters are predicting our weather to be drier and warmer this year, similar to 2014, which was Sydney's second hottest year on record. Our first real burst of heat, it's due on the weekend as the temperatures nudge 40 degrees. It'll be warm, Georgie. I'll have that forecast for you soon.
We'll see you soon. Thanks, Davina. In the news ahead, a young woman's terrifying close call caught on camera. Also, the beginning of the end, lifting the lid on a dynamic political partnership. And Mitchell Johnson tells us how the Aussie cricketers have been sledging the Indian captain.